gotta be free to reach my goal, to do my thing, to play my role, cause I'm a kill. I spell kill. Well, Colin to be exact.
I got a bird that whistles. I got a bird that sings. I got a bird that whistles. I got a bird that sings.
This one won't.
What's that?
There are feathers all over the backyard.
The neighbour's cat kill another bird.
Either that or it exploded.
Oh, yuck, Michael.
Well, you know, it's about time something was done about the cats in this neighbourhood. They're wiping out all the local wildlife. I've seen plovers, finches. I even saw a galah once.
Where is Colin?
He's trying on my suit to wear to this funeral thing. You know, one of his uncles.
Hi.
Nice suit.
Thanks.
Colin, you seem somewhat distressed.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know you were that close to your uncle.
That's not why I'm distressed, Linda. It's my pants.
Your pants?
Right, his pants.
His pants?
Yeah, they pinch.
Where?
Around this area.
Well, I could take them out for you if you like.
Linda?
No, the needle and thread.
Linda.
Linda, they're my pants.
Yes.
Well, frankly, I'd prefer it if they weren't tampered with.
Yes, Linda. How do you suggest that we tamper with Michael's pants?
Sorry I spoke.
God. That's it, Michael. I'm not wearing these pants to the funeral.
Oh, that should turn a few heads, Colin.
They ride right up. I'll spend all the time extricating the pants.
Well, can't you hide up the back somewhere where people can't see you?
Michael, I am a ball bearer.
I think I'll leave you with that one, Michael.
A ball bearer, Colin.
Yes, you know, those guys who carry the coffin, the ball bearers.
Yeah, I think you'd find that'd be a pallbearer, mate.
Yes. And how's it going to look if I'm carrying the coffin with one hand and stopping your pants going exploring with the other?
Yeah.
I mean,
good point.
Funerals are a very serious occasion, Michael.
Yes, they are, Colin.
Yeah. I mean, it's a way of saying so long. You're off to a better place and we will miss you down here.
You must have been really close to your Uncle Reg, Colin.
No, I thought he was a boring old pain in the...
Colin!
Well, he was. And anyway, he always used to do this with my cheeks.
You must have hated that.
I did. I was 25. Anyway, he wasn't a real uncle. He was actually a...
Close personal friend of my mother's.
Anyway, well, if I'm not going to wear this suit to the funeral, then I'm just going to have to go and hire one.
Well, make sure you get something appropriate.
No, Linda, I thought I'd go as Ronald McDonald.
Ha ha.
Yeah. Poor old Uncle Reg. Do you reckon heaven would be a better place than, say, Pittswood?
Certainly hope so, Colin. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of Christians up there who are very disappointed.
Imagine going to church every Sunday of your life, and then finally, when you cark it, you discover the afterlife's in Pittswood. You'd be spewing, wouldn't you?
I must say, Colin, you seem to be taking a very calm and straightforward attitude towards your uncle's demise.
Michael crying will not bring him back.
No, it won't.
And it's part of the grand plan.
Yes, it is.
What's that in your hand there?
Ah, the neighbour's cat ate another bird.
A little birdie died.
You going to have some breakfast, Colin?
I think I'd rather be alone. Thank you very much.
Scrambled eggs?
Stop it! Hi, Michael.
Hi, Colin. I have as a funeral.
Oh, fine.
Colin, you didn't wear that to the funeral.
Yeah?
What, didn't you wear anything black?
Yeah?
Good.
Thanks.
Colin, haven't you ever heard of mourning clothes?
Yes, I have, Michael, but I'm not about to go to a funeral in my dressing gown.
No, so you wore that.
What's the matter? Is my fly undone?
No, Colin, nothing's the matter.
Good.
Evening, Colin.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Do you like it?
No.
Are you going out tonight?
No, I just thought I'd put this on to sit home and watch Bill Collins.
Great, we're watching together, eh?
Colin, I think Linda was being sarcastic. Weren't you?
I got a date with a nurse.
Oh, girls' night out.
Tut tut, Colin. I didn't expect sexism from you.
I don't remember giving you any.
Now, this nurse's name is Richard.
Oh, male nurse.
Well, I certainly hope so, Michael. Otherwise, it's a woman with sideburns and very cruel parents. Where are you going?
Oh, to this field naturalist meeting.
Oh, sounds wild.
Yeah, we're going to try and impose a curfew on the local cats.
A curfew? Ridiculous.
Yes, Michael. Cats don't even have enough hair to do a curfew with.
You've seen the damage the cats are doing on the local wildlife. All we're suggesting is that people should keep a closer eye on their pets.
What, by keeping them inside at night?
Well, that's when they hunt.
Yeah, that's also when they... Never mind.
What?
Well, it's when they do what people do at night, and I don't mean sleep.
Well, watch Bill Collins.
No, mate.
Well, then what, pal?
Make kittens.
People make kittens at night?
Let's leave it there, shall we?
Oh, just when I was enjoying it.
Now, see, the point I'm making, Michael, is if you keep cats locked up at night, won't that stop them breeding?
We're not against the cats breeding, Linda. We're just trying to keep a closer control on them, that's all.
Quite agree.
I mean, cats should have licenses.
Ah, now, Michael, there I'm afraid I must draw the line. I mean, there is enough problems on the roads without a whole lot of cats driving around.
Not driving licenses, Colin.
You mean gun licenses, Michael? Michael, give a cat a gun and you don't know what it'll do. It won't stop at ducks.
Colin, please.
No, Michael, they don't differentiate between the protected and the unprotected species. That is my point.
You are in a very silly mood.
Yes, aren't I? Must be the funeral.
All right, Colin, look at it this way. Remember how you felt when I found that poor little dead birdie out in the backyard? Huh?
Hey.
Now, that's all we're trying to prevent.
Gee, no, I agree with that, Michael. You're quite right. And I think I'm going to come on to that meeting with you tonight.
Good on you, Colin.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be more than welcome.
Thanks.
Well, personally, I think it's cruel to lock cats up at night. Quite frankly, Colin, I think you've got your priorities a bit wrong.
And what do you mean by that, Miss Exactly?
Well, you seem to care more about this dead birdie than you do about your Uncle Reg.
Linda, my Uncle Reg died because he was an old man. He'd had a good innings. It's sad, but it's true. That little birdie died because it had been chomped by a great big pussycat. Now, if my Uncle Reg had died in the prime of his life, I might feel a little bit sadder, especially if he'd been chomped by a great big pussycat while he was out picking up little things to make a nest for his chicks.
You started well.
Do you want to go?
I think it's best. See, now, I bet you didn't know that the bandicoots are also being wiped out by the local cats.
No, you're not going to convince me, Michael. I still think that this curfew is a Oh, isn't that gorgeous?
That's an eastern barred bandicoot.
Oh. Meow. Meow.
You right, are you, Michael, or what?
Yes. Just making a point, Colin, that's all.
Have I got some news for you? Seems I was wrong about my uncle.
You mean he's not dead?
No, about me. He's not what I thought he was.
What, a boring old pain in the...
Yes, thank you, Linda. Actually, I've misjudged him completely because I've inherited something from him.
How much?
No, not money.
Oh.
Something better.
Oh.
It's a cocky in a cage. Oh, isn't life incredible? There we were talking about native birds being killed off by domestic cats, and simsalabim, my dead uncle bequeaths me a native parrot in a cage. Doesn't life work in mysterious ways? Vicky, say, hello, Colin. Come on. Hello, Colin.
Bloody Colin's cocky.
Yeah, he can be a bit full of himself sometimes, can't he? How'd it happen?
Vicky the cocky bit Mickey on the pinky.
I was trying to feed him.
It is her, Michael. She is a her.
How can you tell?
Well, because of it, she's got it. Well, no, she hasn't got the. Her name's Vicky.
Well, she's a vicious old ratbag.
No, she's not, and I'm going to teach her to talk.
Oh, great. That's just what we need. A vicious old ratbag that screeches, hello, Colin.
You're never going to teach it to talk, Colin.
Linda, I'll have you know that the cockatoo is a very intelligent creature.
It bit me.
Yes, it also has very good taste.
No, you're never going to teach it to talk, Colin, because you are going to get rid of it.
Linda, I'm going to do nothing of the sort. That was a gift to me given to me by my late uncle.
Well, then I think your first opinion of your uncle was correct. He was a boring old pain.
Yes, thank you very much, Linda. Come on, Michael, you like little birds. Come on, you like pets. Couldn't we keep it, please?
What about this?
Well, Michael, if you're silly enough to go up to a pinky cage and stick your... If you're silly enough to go up to the cocky cage and stick your pinky in it, then you deserve what you get. Come on, Michael. You like birdies. Remember you told me you had a pet birdie once, remember? Eh?
Yeah, it was a bastard.
Yeah, but you liked it.
I was very fond of it.
Yeah, well, come on, Mike. Come and say hello to him. Come on, look. Look at him. Look at her. Look at the love in those little cocky eyes, huh? Come on, couldn't we keep it, please?
No.
Come on, Linda, come on. Come over and say something to her. Make her feel at home.
Colonel Sanders.
She understood that. Come on now, Vic. Come on. Come on.
Hello, Colin.
Colin. Colin.
Hello, Colin.
Thank you. Come on now, Vicky. You did it before. Hello, Colin. Hello, Colin. Hello, Colin.
Shut up, Colin.
That's better. That was you.
Yes, it was. For the last 2 days, all I've heard is, hello, Colin, hello, Colin. This morning I'm woken up by this horrendous screech.
No, that was my fault. I flushed the toilet while Michael was in the shower. He's got a very ugly red mark right across his chest.
It was the cocky.
No, it was the chest.
That bird is a public nuisance. It's noisy. It throws its food all over the place. Should call it Colin.
Hello, Colin. Hello, Colin. Hello,
Oh, for goodness sakes, if you're going to teach it to talk, teach it to say something interesting.
What?
I don't know. The soliloquy from Hamlet or the Hippocratic Oath. Why don't you teach it to swear at Michael?
Linda, I am not teaching Vicky swear words. It would be childish, juvenile and extremely irritating to Michael. Come on, Vicky, repeat after me. Oh, Michael's got it. Yes, Michael.
Major Mitchell.
Oh, very well, if you prefer. Yes, Major Mitchell.
No. Vicky is a Major Mitchell cockatoo. Look. Large pink bird prefers the arid northern zones.
Vicky, look, it's you. Look, Vicky, look, it's you. Look. Nah, that doesn't look like Vicky.
Yes, it does. Look, same marking, same features.
Different smile.
Different smile.
Yeah. See, that cocky there is smiling, but Vicky isn't.
Gosh, Colin, you're right.
I know this might sound a little bit silly, but do you think that Vicky might be depressed?
And I don't think that sounds silly, Colin.
She's probably just missing Uncle Reg. I wonder if Uncle Reg used to give her cheeks a little pull.
Oh, it depends. How many fingers did he have?
10.
Then I'd say he probably didn't.
She's been off her food recently, too.
Has she? Well, maybe you're not giving her the right thing.
Oh,
they can't just eat anything.
But she's been gobbling down the blancmange I've been feeding her.
What?
No, I've been feeding her sunflower seeds and wheats, oats.
Hey?
No, hay.
Michael, didn't you say that Major Mitchell cockatoos prefer to live up north?
Yeah, they prefer the arid northern zones.
Well, That's the problem then. She shouldn't be in a cage. It's like Born Free.
Is it?
Yeah, you must have seen Born Free.
I saw Rocky Free.
Yeah, well, Born Free's a story of George and Joy Adamson, who adopted this lion cub called Elsa. Well, in the end, they decided that they should let it go into the wilds of Africa to be free once again. And that's what you should do with Vicky.
Linda, there is no way I am going over to Africa with Vicky.
No, you should let her go here.
In the lounge room?
No, outside, so she can be with her own kind.
Be with the other Morris Majors?
Major Mitchells.
Linda, I don't think this is such a good idea.
Well, look at her. She's unhappy.
You reckon?
You said so yourself.
Colin, it's not a good idea to release Vicky into the wild.
Oh, and I suppose you know all about it, Michael.
Well, I know more about it than you do, Linda. I am an environmentalist. You're just a nurse. By the way, how are you with burns?
Why do you ask?
I got this nasty red mark across my chest.
Oh, you shouldn't brush your chest hair so hard then.
No. Colin flushed while I was in the shower. I was just wondering if you could have a look at it for me.
Me? I'm just a nurse.
Please.
Yeah, all right. Excuse us. Duty calls.
Come on, Vicky. Come on now. Come on, eat some of that seed. Come on. Yes. Come on, Vicky.
Morning, Michael.
Morning, Linda.
This muesli tastes a bit funny. Have you been buying a new brand?
It's birdseed.
How can that creature eat this stuff?
Well, she won't have to anymore.
What do you mean?
Found these in the backyard.
Morning.
Vicky?
That's all that's left of her. Just a few pink feathers.
A cat?
Yeah, a
But
cat.
how could a cat open up a cage?
Well, I'd say after your little speech last night, Colin went out and released Vicky into the wild.
But Vicky was such a big bird. A cat couldn't... Could it?
Well, it was domesticated. It's been weak from not eating.
Oh, I felt terrible.
Colin, sit down, mate. There's something I want to tell you.
Oh, good, because there's something I want to say to you first. Linda, I had a little bit of a think about what you were saying yesterday, and this morning I decided to let Vicky go. No, I know I was sad at first too, but then, see, I had this dream last night, and I dreamt that Vicky went off clubbing and met a partner, and they flew off to the northern zones up north there to make their nest and raise their chicks, and then I didn't feel sad anymore. So, what were you going to tell me?
Nothing, Colin.
Oh, well, I think I might go outside and do a bit of bird washing. Bye.
Michael, you sure you cleaned up all traces of Vicky from the backyard?
Don't worry, Linda. I got rid of every last feather. Mind you, I might have missed one.
I am really sorry, Colin. I kind of feel like this is my fault.
Well, possibly because it is.
Thanks, Michael. Thanks very much.
Well, if you hadn't given Colin the idea of releasing Vicky in the first place, then she'd still be here, singing, merrily.
She didn't sing. She went...
You never liked Vicky, did you?
Neither did you.
True. But at least I didn't trick Colin into letting her go. Now she's been hacked and mangled into tiny little chewed-up pieces.
Yes, thank you, Michael.
Sorry.
Well, I just think it's cruel to keep native birds in cages.
Oh, and I suppose you think it's the height of human kindness to feed them to bloody great moggies.
I hardly tied the bird down and called out, "Whiskers time!"
No, but you might as well have. Don't you realise how careless it is to release a domestic bird into the wild?
Well, I realise that now.
It's actually against the law.
Oh, lucky for me, I know the name of a really good lawyer. So with any luck, Colin, we'll be able to get off with about 5 years hard labour.
Yeah, go on. Now make jokes about it.
Oh, well, I've said sorry, Michael. What more can I say?
Yes, Michael, she has said she's sorry.
Thank you, Colin.
And that she didn't know it.
Thank you, Colin.
And that she's behaved extremely badly and that she should have her bottom smacked.
I never said that.
I really miss Vicky. I buried her this morning.
Well, that's a nice gesture, Colin.
Yeah, I was going to cremate her, but that didn't seem like much of a gesture. It seemed more like a roast.
Is there anything we can do to cheer you up?
Douglas!
What?
Why don't we get another pet?
I don't know about that.
Yes, Colin, we can get another cocky.
No, not another cockatoo.
All right, what about a gang?
No, I don't think Linda would be into that. I had a bit of a peruse, you see, around Pittswood today, and as I was looking over all the animals in the pet shops, none of them really tackled my fancy. Until finally, when I was walking past the Pittswood Hotel, I ran into that guy, Frank. You know, the guy who sells the solid gold watches out of the suitcase at the front?
Yeah.
Well, he was really helpful. And Frank said he'd do me a really great deal.
Really great deal on what?
It's Douglas! It's a goat! Say, hello, Colin! Hello, Colin! Hello, Colin! Hello, Colin! Well, he doesn't talk yet, but he does the soliloquy from Hamlet.
Could I hold him, Colin?
Sure. See, the great thing about a goat is, one, they only
Where did you say you bought him, Colin?
outside the Pittswood Hotel.
And what was the guy's name?
Frank,
How much did you pay for it?
$25. So anyway, they only eat rubbish, so you never have to feed them. They eat the grass, so you never have to mow the lawns. Douglas,